Now on Good Morning El Paso, storms are moving across the borderland this morning. Our Storm Track weather team is tracking the system. We'll let you know where it's headed.
GOP leaders are frustrated with their nominee this morning, urging him to make changes amid his declining poll numbers.
And happening today, the Plaza Classic Film Festival kicking off downtown. We have all the details you need to know in a live report.
Live, where news comes first. From the Mesilla Valley and Las Cruces to El Paso and the borderland. This is ABC7's Good Morning El Paso.
Well, good morning, everyone. Happy Thursday. Here's a live look from our textile traffic cams. Some pretty heavy rain hit parts of the borderland this morning, making streets wet on your way out the door, maybe waking people up with the thunder.
Oh, yes, and the heavy rains. And our Storm Track weather team has been tracking the storms throughout the night. We'll have details on the system, how it's affecting traffic, and how long it's going to stick around. But first, we want to say a very good morning to you, El Paso, Las Cruces, and Juarez. I'm Stephanie Valle.
And I'm Hillary Floren. Good morning, everyone. Let's get right to Nicole Gomez, talk about our forecast. Where is the rain headed?
Most of it is now tracking through northeast El Paso, but Hillary, Stephanie, I started watching these storms around 3 o'clock this morning, and right when our show started at 4:30, we really started to get hit hard, very hard, downtown El Paso, east El Paso. But now we're starting to see a lot of those colors fade out. Vinton currently seeing moderate rainfall. We're going to take you into a little tighter to northeast El Paso, where we're still seeing that little spot of yellow. So if you live around Gabby Street, you are currently seeing heavy rainfall. From the wide view here, you can see most of the showers are moving towards the north. Throwing on a little tracker here where most of the showers and storms, the heaviest storms, will affect Alvarado and Oro Grande around 7 o'clock in the morning. A little further towards the south, San Eli, light rainfall is currently what you're seeing. Fabens, it looks like you're missing most of the showers, but you may run into some light sprinkles as you head out this morning. Notice out towards the west, that cluster of storms now moving out towards the west, but we are seeing some very light showers just to our south. So it looks like the heaviest storms have now moved out of the area, but of course I'm going to keep monitoring these showers and storms on Doppler radar, and we'll keep bringing you those updates.
All right, thanks, Nicole. Headlines and round-the-clock coverage now. 2 people are in the hospital after a car crash overnight. It happened around 12:30 right by I-10 and Executive. This is what the scene looked like just after that accident, but it has since cleared up. Emergency dispatch telling us 2 people were taken to Las Palmas Medical Center. Their injuries were not serious.
And one inmate from El Paso is among the more than 200 federal inmates granted clemency by President Obama. The president made the announcement yesterday. Now, this is the most presidential clemencies granted in a single day since at least the year 1900. Of those clemencies issued yesterday, 67 inmates were serving life sentences. Almost all were serving for nonviolent drug crimes. And William Ennis of El Paso was serving life for conspiring to possess with intent to distribute cocaine. Ennis's sentence will expire December 1st of this year, and he'll be placed on supervised release for 10 years once his prison term expires. The White House says the announcement confirms the president's belief that America is a nation of second chances.
And now to the latest from the campaign trail. It's your voice, your vote. Republicans' frustration with Donald Trump has reached new heights. Party leaders are now scrambling to persuade their presidential nominee to abandon divisive tactics that have triggered sinking poll numbers and low morale. For his part, Trump disputes that GOP unhappiness is even hurting his campaign. Meanwhile, on the Democratic side, Hillary Clinton was in Colorado Wednesday. She spoke at a rally in Commerce City. The Democratic nominee made attacks on her running mate throughout her speech. We'll have more from the campaign trail coming up, including who's going back on their endorsement of Donald Trump. That's coming up in just a few minutes on Good Morning El Paso.
And we have breaking news from London this morning. A 19-year-old man is behind bars after attacking several people with a knife. 1 woman was killed, another 5 were injured. And Metro Police confirming today the woman who died was an American. No word on a motive, but they are looking at the suspect's possible mental health issues.
And back here in the borderland, 7 people have been arrested for taking part in a drug trafficking ring in the Lower Valley. We've put the names of the suspects right there on your screen. The arrests are linked to a series of raids that happened in Socorro and San Elizario. Authorities say the suspects mostly trafficked in cocaine.
The 9th annual Plaza Classic Film Festival officially begins today, with more than 100 screenings this year expected to be bigger than ever. Good morning, El Paso's Denise Olivas is live now with more. Hi, Denise.
Good morning. The Plaza Classic Film Festival touts itself as being the largest film fest in the world, of course dedicated to classic films. And today it all gets started with Notorious. The 1946 thriller stars Cary Grant and Ingrid Bergman and produced by Alfred Hitchcock. It shows today at 1 o'clock this afternoon and tickets are $6, but there are films for all ages. Ticket prices for some showings are as low as $4, and you can even get in on some of the free discussions that'll be happening. And one of the highlights of the festival will be the screening of the 60th anniversary of the film Giant. You can also catch the Star Wars trilogy, Rocky, Annie Hall, The Goonies, and Young Frankenstein. I've posted a link on our website. It's in the links mentioned section, and you can find it right now at KVIA.com. And there you can even download a printable version of the schedule if you plan to attend most of those showings. Back to you.
Thanks so much, Denise. The city says crews have been working overnight to clean out the new spray park in northeast El Paso. It's at Su Young Park, and some viewers have been complaining to ABC7 that sometimes the water simply shuts off. When we stopped by yesterday, though, the equipment was working just fine. City officials say there is a reason why the water turns off. They say it happens when the chlorine levels reach an unsafe level, so the tanks then need to be cleaned out. Officials say the number of people using the park is a big factor here because the tanks have to be constantly drained.
And now to an ABC7 update. 7 citations have been issued in an animal cruelty case out of East El Paso. 15 dogs were removed from the home earlier this week. The city prosecutor's office issued the citations to Arlene Brown, the woman who lives at the home on Fierro Drive. A spokesman for the city's Animal Service Department says most of the dogs are doing well, and they sent us these photos. You can see they look pretty happy. The citations were issued because the animals were not microchipped, vaccinated, or registered. More than 50 dogs were removed from that same home 3 years ago.
Some cute faces right there, really.
They really are.
Time for weather and traffic on the 7s now.
And Nicole Gomez is standing by to start things off. Hi, Nicole.
Good morning, Hillary and Stephanie. We've still got some showers moving through El Paso. We'll take you to northeast El Paso. If you live around Kinworthy, if you're headed out right now, you're seeing some heavy rainfall. Wide view here. I noticed most of the showers moving towards the North Anthony. You're also seeing some moderate rainfall. And around Sunland Park, we did get hit hard this morning, but as you can see, most of that rain is also moving towards the north. Light rainfall, maybe even a few sprinkles out in San Eli, but nothing major taking place out in that area. As far as temperatures to get you out the door, ABC7 WeatherNet site showing northeast El Paso if you live around Sean Haggerty North Star Elementary School, 69. Texas Tech Health Science Center, 71 is the current temperature, and a little further east around Presa Elementary School, 72 is the current temperatures. Of course, those are our WeatherNet sites sponsored by the mattress firm. 71, that's the temperature in El Paso at the airport, 68 in Las Cruces, so it is a little cooler. We're still tracking showers on Doppler radar. I'll let you know if the isolated thunderstorms will stick around this afternoon and if your weekend plans will be affected by the rain. That's coming up. Mauricio.
Hey, Nicole, good morning. Again, we were seeing road conditions being pretty slick right here on Montana, going up through Spur 601, across northeast El Paso, Trans Mountain, and even a bit in west El Paso. But the good news is those are starting to dry up as this storm continues to move north. We are seeing a little bit of traffic congestion heading westbound on Montana, but nothing major. We are seeing also a little bit on I-10 east near Hawkins, but again, nothing major going on as well. No major accidents going on, which is good news. A look now over to Las Cruces. Good morning to you. We're tracking 66 miles per hour on I-10 in both directions. This closure is opening up. I-25, the southbound connecting ramp to I-10 West should be opened up, and Highway 70 east of Las Cruces will remain open all day as well. Let's give you a live look outside with our ABC7 TxDOT camera. There you can see I-10 at Hawkins. The left side of your screen is I-10 east, and as you can see, traffic is flowing smoothly.
Looks good out there. Thanks so much, Mauricio.
And we have more to come here on Good Morning El Paso.
A new security flaw may have been found in chip-based credit cards. What thieves can still access despite the security feature.
Plus, trying your luck at the gas pump is now a reality in New Mexico, but why the program's upsetting lawmakers? It's 6:09, and this is ABC7, where news comes first.
You're watching ABC7's Good Morning El Paso.